Hi, I'm Jacques Pépin and I'm cooking at home. This is a Kabocha, K-A-B-O-C-H-A pumpkin. A friend of mine, Cesare Casales, grow it upstate New York. He sent it to me and I want to show you what I do with it. I never had pumpkin with sugar on top of it until I came to America. In France, the pumpkin and all that is used like a squash. This is probably the hardest part of doing it here, cutting the top. Okay, so I'm going to take the cover off here, and I will empty those here. We used to roast those nuts, but and there is a specialty in Lyon, where I come from, where we do that pumpkin soup by putting the whole pumpkin into the oven, which is what I'm going to do now, and eventually finish it with. Well, in Lyon, actually, we did it only with cream inside and Swiss cheese. No more seed. I'll put it in this to make sure in case it breaks. I'm going to put a cup of chicken stock in there. Yeah, and of course we'll need more at the end. And then I'm going to put that in the oven now, around 350 for a couple of hours. We'll see. Okay, and now here is my pumpkin. I cover it at the end for about 30 minutes because it was getting a bit too dark. And it cooked a good hour and a half. And now it's been out of the oven for like half an hour. And here is the cover. Whoop. Now I have the juice inside, as you can see. I'm going to start getting as much of the flesh that I can get here. As I say, we're doing the pumpkin soup here. You could have just peeled the pumpkin and cook it with some chicken stock and the same way, but I wanted to show you that for the presentation. So here, whoop, it's still hot. I have the juice, remember, that I put in there, and I'm going to try to get here also as much flesh as I can. It's a long time in the oven when in fact if you were to peel it, cut it and put it with stock, it would cook in like 35 minutes. It'd be tender. You want to make a hole in it, because of course you want to use that as a presentation. So I think that I get everything that I needed here. Put back on the stove. I think I'll put another cup of chicken stock in there. See what it looks like. I may even have to put a little more. I think another half a cup maybe. Okay. You can use one of those things, just to make a puree out of it, and it'll be perfectly fine. It won't be quite as fine, but of course, if you have what I have here, the emulsifier, or you can put it into the blender, or into the food processor, or use the immersion blender here. I want to bring it to a boil, and we want to put maybe half a cup of cream here. And you don't have to add this, but in the original recipe, we add a little bit of gruyere cheese, and But if you don't put it, and if you don't put cream, you can put a bit of a half and half or whatever. Here I have about, well, half a cup maybe at the most of Gruyere cheese. And see now, I'm going to that's it. You can see it's very creamy, beautiful. Let me taste it. No salt. A dash of salt and a good dash of salt. It's very sweet. I will put, of course, some pepper. A good half a teaspoon. And this is it. Just like in Lyon. The whole idea, of course, of presentation, of presenting that on this, but otherwise you can do it just as well, less complicated. And you can see you have almost the same amount to regarnish that if you feel like it. If you want a little bit of color on top, got a few chives. So you will come into the dining room with your guest with this there. I think I'll put it on the side here, ready to serve. Here is my pumpkin soup, Lyonnais style. Happy cooking.